Hey, what's happening, guys? Dan Darrow here with another options and play video update. During our option sessions, when we get together during the month, we oftentimes talk about the metals, and I mean, not always involved with them, not always active with the metals, but usually just kind of give like my thoughts. And actually, funny as it is, the last two times we didn't really go over it because there really wasn't a whole lot to talk about. I mean, the metals weren't really acting great. There wasn't a lot going on, and it started to lose interest. Lately, though, GLD starting to get a little bit more interesting, and it's kind of like a good bull setup finally after kind of a weaker out of play stretch. On a shorter time frame, and I mean this is going back like 5 6 months, you can see very mixed, right? After having like a big drop, had a big rally, then pulled back. This was on the February the June Fed day, and then over the last month and a half, it's really been trying to get through the 200-day without any success, right? So you can see now though that it popped to the 200-day last week, has built a quick base, rising 8 EMA support, right? So to me, this is the third time. So hit it in July, hit it in August, hit it again, and like now it's September. So the third time over 3 separate months that is attempting to get through the 200-day with a higher base and rising 8 EMA support. So that alone to me kind of makes me think, okay, things are starting to improve. You get a breakout, nice trade. I'll talk about the options in a second. But when you look at a longer term chart of GLD, it actually gets even more tempting, right? So here's why. I draw a trend line. You can see that it's basically right at the top of this monthly, or actually goes back to last year's downtrend, right? So when it looked like it was going to go in May and June, that was going to be a material break of the downtrend. Obviously, it was a head fake, broke down, but now it's back to the top of that trend. And if it starts to go, not only will it be like a break of this, not only will it be a break of this short-term pattern, right? But you might also get a break of this long-term pattern. And what's great about that, and this is how it plays into options, is that when something like GLD or like an ETF that doesn't typically move a lot, when you get to like a stretch where it breaks out and really starts to be in play and volatile, oftentimes the options can be very mispriced. So going out like a month, they price in premiums that maybe reflect its historical action, and different stretches GLD hasn't done much, so the premiums might be low. But if it goes through a period where it's volatile and it starts to expand and starts to break out and rally, those premiums could be really underpriced, right? They could be really miscalculating the potential move on the stock over that time frame. So that's why like stuff like this, yeah, on a day-to-day basis, it's not really a trading thing, right? It's not a trading vehicle. But when you have like these setups where it could be like a real explosive move over like a short period, well, these things can be worth it, right? Because you get like a big move on something that doesn't typically move as much. Option pricing is low, right? It's a nice combination. So that's why even if you don't trade GLD or SLV or some of these other like different commodities like or oil or rates, right? Um, you don't have to like focus on them every single day, but if you keep your eye on them, maybe once every month, maybe once every couple months, something interesting will pop up, and yeah, they might not be as crazy on a day-to-day basis as like like a FANG name like Amazon or Apple or Facebook, but you can still make money on options on these types of plays. You just have to pick your spots well, wait for your setups, and if it moves in your favor, treat it like any other stock, right? Trim and trail. Make sure you got good levels in place, and just manage the trade as it moves. All right. So if you like this video and you're looking for more information about swing trading with options, please follow up with the link in the description of the video for more information on options and play. I hope you have a fantastic night. Stay well, and I will talk to you tomorrow.